Okay. If I put this here, can you guys still hear me? Yeah, you can hear me all right? Good. Great. That makes it so much easier. Hey, Stella. Alrighty, we're going to start sitting down today. This is Artemis joining us. So we're going to start sitting. Once you get all nice and comfy sitting down, oh, and Nala. So you get comfy sitting down, rock a little side to side so you can feel your booty get stuck to the ground. Once you're nice and stuck, you can put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. Nice. And you can choose to close your eyes or maybe just look down. And start to feel your breathing under your hands. Maybe you feel when you breathe in, your hand that's on your chest starts to move. And you can breathe in a little bit bigger so the hand that's on your belly moves too. You can breathe in so big that both hands move. We'll take a big breath in to the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you want to keep counting, you can, or you can just breathe. We're going to do 2 more full big breaths. You can feel your hands move with your big breath in and your big breath out. You can choose to keep your hands on your body or put them by your sides. And take your head in a circle. Nice. Thank you. And take your head the other way. So still circles, but going the other direction. Then bring your head back up tall and take one ear towards your shoulder, same side. And then your opposite hand reaches away from you. Might feel a little stretchy, a little pulley either through your arm or the top of your shoulder or your neck. Give it one more big breath. And go ahead and switch sides. So you take your other ear towards that shoulder, opposite hand reaches away. And take one more big breath. And put your head back in the middle. You can shake it out if you want. It's like a little animal party today. Cats, dogs, everybody. Reach your arms big overhead. Take a big breath in. And then flop your arms down as you breathe out. Nice. Do it again. Big breath in. Reach up big. And then flop your arms and you breathe out. You can get dramatic with it. Big breath in. Dramatic flop. One more. Great job. So while you're still sitting down, take your legs out wide like the letter V. So your legs are out wide like the letter V. Your torso is going to go in a big circle. So you go from side to side, you lean back a little bit, and go all the way in front. Nice job. Keep them going. And you can go as fast or as slow with your circles as you want to go. And maybe you breathe in on one half of your circle and breathe out on the other half. Go ahead and switch directions of your circles if you haven't yet. And now we're going to slow our circle down. See how slow you can go with your circle. Maybe your fingers walk along the mat between your legs, over your legs. It can go behind you, over to the other side. And then one slow circle the other direction. So creep your fingers all the way back over to the other side, behind, all the way around. And next time your fingers are in front, stay there. So your fingers are in front. You're leaning a little bit forward. Think about your toes. Can you pull your toes towards your face? Ooh, gets a little stretchy on my legs. Yeah, it's really stretchy this morning. Nice. Walk both of your hands over towards one of your legs. Doesn't matter which one it is. And you can reach like this, or if you want, you can take your other hand overhead and stretch. Big stretch, big stretch. And the big thing that we're doing here is we're breathing. So same as when we started, we've got our big breath in and our big breath all the way out. You have two more like that. And go ahead and switch over to the other side. Take your time, reach your arms up big, big, big as you go over. You tip, 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 tip. And you still have a choice. You can reach your fingers like you did before, or you can put both hands down on your leg. It's totally up to you. Whichever version you choose, you're still breathing big. See if you can breathe in just a little bit bigger on this side. Maybe you bring in just a little more air. You've got two more. Reach all the way back up. Both hands reach up tall, tall, tall. Push your booty down into the ground again. Yeah. And just as you push your booty down, reach your fingers up. You get really tall, really, really tall. And take your arms out wide and push them down towards the ground like they're going through water. Take a long time. Push your fingers all the way down. Oh, my mouse is on. Will you turn that off, please? Reach your fingers up big. Take a big breath in. Take your hands down super slow as you breathe out. Got one more like that. Big breath in, reach fingers up. Slow breath out takes your fingers down. And still sitting on your booty, take the bottoms of your feet together and your knees out wide, like a butterfly shape. And push, this is Megan's favorite. Push the bottoms of your feet together and also push your hands together too. And then bring your hands in towards your chest. So your feet push together, your hands push together, and it's like swimming, but push your fingers away from you and then take your hands wide. Nice. So just like what we were doing up and down, we do this with our breath. Breathe in, reach forward. Breathe out, sweep your hands back. Nice. Keep going with your breath. And the nice part about doing it with your breath is you can go faster or slower than what I'm doing, because it's how your body wants to breathe. Last time. And when your fingers come back, let them stay. Push your hands on the ground behind you and straighten your legs out in front and put your legs together. Point your toes away from you. Push your hands into the ground You can choose to stay here, or maybe you lift your hips up. Good job, good job. You can look forward, or you can look up. Whichever way you look, you're still breathing big. We take a big breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your hips back down on the ground. Your legs are still long. Reach up big. Take a big breath in. So you breathe out. Lean forward towards your toes. It's okay if you don't touch them. Nice job. And think about what it feels like to sit on the ground. What it feels like to sit on the ground, even if the top part of you is moving. So while you think about that, we'll move with our breath. You breathe in, reach up big. Breathe out, reach for your toes. Go with your breath. Breathe in, reach up big. Breathe out, reach for your toes. Keep it going with your breath. That means that when you breathe in and when you breathe out is when you move. Big when you breathe in, you reach forward as you breathe out. You have one more. Big breath in, big breath out. Go ahead and stay. Let your head get floppy. Maybe even shake it around a little bit. And think about what it feels like to sit on the ground. How that feels in your body and how that feels in your mind. And then super slow motion, as slow as you can go. We're going to sit all the way back up. So let go of your toes if you've got them. Super slow. Take your time. All the way back up. And pull your knees in towards your chest. Hug them tight. And you can choose. If you want to rock forward and back all the way onto the ground, you can. Or you can use your hands to just roll up onto your toes. Woo, woo. We're coming all the way up onto our toes. Still balanced. You can play with lifting your heels up. So you stay nice and balanced. And again, super slow. We're going to stand all the way up. So you have to work on balance. Work on your strong legs. Super slow, super slow. Great job. All right, I'm going to move my mat a little bit. Okay. Stand up nice and tall. You need to stand up nice and tall in the middle of your mat. Standing up nice and tall in the middle of your mat. Take a big breath in. Reach up big. When you breathe out, reach for your toes. Good job. Push your hands into your legs. Push, push, push so you get really long through your back. So think about your head going forward and your booty going back. It's nice and long through your back. And let yourself hang heavy. When you hang heavy, you can rock a little side to side. You can come back to the middle. Bend your knees as much as you need to put your hands on your mat. Step your feet back like you're doing a big push-up. And if you've got a kitty underneath you, you're going to have to worry about squishing them. But let your body go all the way down to the ground. You can always put your knees on the ground too. So your belly's all the way on the ground. Pull your arms in so that way your chest lifts up just a little bit and your elbows are supporting you. Go on. Good dog. And then roll your head in a circle. And take your circle the other way. And bring your head back to the middle. Grab your mat with your toes. So it's like sticking your heels up towards the ceiling. And push into your hands so you can come up to your hands and your knees. Good job. Your hands and your knees, think about your belly going down as you lift your head and your hips up. And then round through your spine. So you're pushing your mat away. You get big through your back. Breathe in, pulls your belly down. It's your cow pose. You breathe out, push the mat away. It's your angry cat. You have 2 more with your breath. So remember, that means when you feel like you're ready to breathe is when you decide to move. And walk your hands forward, 1 hand print. Grip your mat with your toes so you can lift your knees, lift your hips, downward facing dog. You get nice and long through your back and through your legs. It's okay if your heels are up. It's okay if your knees are bent. But think about your tail, your imaginary tail getting a little bit taller. Good job, good job. Pick your favorite foot. It doesn't matter which one it is. Your favorite foot, lift that foot up behind you. Kick long, long, long. And push down through your hands. So even though most of our body's off the ground, we can still feel that connection with the floor. That's pushing through your hands. Take your foot back down. Other foot goes high. As your other foot goes high, you're still pushing your mat away so you can feel your mat and the ground underneath your hands. But think about your foot that's still on the ground. Can you push into that too? Bring your feet back down and walk your hands towards your feet till you're all the way back towards the back of your mat, hanging heavy. Grab your elbows and just let your head get floppy. And you can be still or you can rock side to side. You choose what feels best for your body right now. And then let your arms hang heavy, super slow, come all the way up to standing. When you're all the way standing, take a couple rolls through your shoulders. Hey, guys, come on. We're going to do that one more time. We're going to move a bit more with our breath. So you can go faster or slower than me if you want to. Take a big breath in, reach up tall. And you breathe out, reach down low towards your toes. It's okay if you don't touch. Push your hands into your legs. It's a little lift through your back. Get long, long, long. And let yourself hang heavy when you breathe out. This time we walk our hands forward like we're going to do a push-up. You can always choose to add your knees. That's great. We come all the way down to our belly. And then push your hands underneath you. So that way your elbows are under your shoulders. Take a couple circles with your head. You can take one way and then the other. And walk your hands back underneath you so you can push up to your hands and your knees. Great job on your hands and your knees. We have 3 of our cat-cows. You breathe in, your belly goes down. Breathe out, your spine goes up. You breathe in, belly goes down, your head comes up. You breathe out, you push down with your hands, lift up through your back. Last one, your belly goes down, your head and your hips come up. You breathe out, you push, push, push the mat away. Maybe you look back towards your knees. Now walk your hands forward. Grip your mat with your toes. Lift your knees, lift your hips. We're back to our downward facing dog. Take 3 big breaths here. You breathe in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Breathe in, 4, 3, 2, out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up your favorite foot. Lift it up high. And put it back down. Lift up your not so favorite foot, your other foot. Lift it up high. And put it back down. Walk your hands in towards your feet till you hang heavy. You can let your hands hang. You can rock side to side, or you can grab elbows. You pick which one feels best for you. And my friends, you get to breathe there for 3 breaths while I find my computer charger. Last time. And super slow, roll yourself all the way up to standing. Nice. When you come up standing, take a couple rolls through your shoulders. And then pick your foot, your favorite foot. It doesn't matter which one. But step that foot as far forward on your mat as you can. Bend your knee and lift up your back heel. Woo. Nice. Now notice if your body's going way forward, try and bring it back. So you've got your hips, and above that you have your ribs. And above that you have your shoulders. Good job. Reach your arms up tall, tall, tall. And you take your big breath in. And when you breathe out, swing your arms in a big circle. So they come all the way back up. Whoa. Good job. It's a lot of balance, but you're doing a really great job. Take a big breath in, reach up tall. You breathe out, take your circle. It doesn't have to be a fast circle. We've got one more. Great job. Take your hands down on either side of your foot. Yeah, it's okay if it's just your fingers. And you're going to work your favorite foot back to go to downward facing dog. Boop. Okay, remember which foot is your favorite foot. Lift your favorite foot up. And bend your knee so your heel goes towards your booty. And take circles with your knee. Whoa. Nice job. Push into your hands. Remember that idea of being in contact with the ground even when the rest of your body is lifted. Kick your leg out long one more time. Take a big breath in and bring your knee all the way up towards your face and put your foot down. Oh. And work your foot up by your hands. So you've got a big bend in your knee, your favorite foot, that same one is up at the front again. Walk your hands all the way up. It's a lot of balance, but you're doing great. Big bend in your favorite foot, that same side. Reach your fingers up tall, take a big breath in, and then turn towards your bent knee. So it twists in your torso, and you reach your fingers out long. Great job. I know it's a super wobbly pose. It's totally okay to wiggle and wobble. You have one more big breath in. Let it all the way out. Unwind your twist so you're looking forward again. Bring your feet together. Whew. Great job. Take a big breath in. Reach up tall. Breathe out. Reach towards your toes. Push into your legs. You have a little lift. Breathe out, hang heavy. Whew. All right, now we got to think about our favorite foot again. This time, favorite foot is stepping back. So step all the way back as far as it'll go. Bend your new front knee. So this should be the other side. Yeah. So you have your opposite knee in front this time. Switch it out if you need to. Got a big bend in your front knee. Back heel is up. The heel is up is your favorite foot. Reach your arms up big overhead. Take a big breath in. And then take your big circle when you breathe out. Great job. Create a pattern with your breath. You breathe in to reach up. You breathe out, make your circle. Keep them going. Got one more. Your big breath in. Slow circle when you breathe out. Great job. You reach up tall and take your hands down towards your foot. And you're taking your feet back. We're going to downward facing dog. Toes go back, booty goes high. So your not so favorite foot. This is the one that was in front. Lift that one up. Bend your knee so your heel goes towards your booty. And take circles with your knee. Push into your hands so you can feel strong and steady even though you're balancing. Kick your foot out long behind you. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, bring your knee towards your face. Work your foot up between your hands. It's okay if it doesn't land the first try. Lift your arms and your torso up. Yeah, there you go. Bring your big bend and your knee back. And you're twisting towards your bent knee. Reach your fingers out wide. Gets a little wiggly, but you're doing great. Think about your foot pushing into the ground. How can you still feel that connection down when you're balancing and twisted? Whoa. Unwind your twist so you're looking forward again. Reach up big, take a big breath in, and bring your feet together when you breathe out. Woo! Let your arms hang heavy. Great job, friends. Step your feet out just a little bit wider. Not a lot, just a little bit. And let your arms rock side to side. I like how this one feels on my back. And then as soon as you decide you are done, you get to slow down. So it's not slamming on the brakes, it's just letting off the gas. Great job. Please step your feet out really wide. There we go. Woo. Step your feet out really wide. And then pick your favorite foot. It doesn't matter which foot. Turn those toes, so we're pretending my hands are toes. Turn those toes out towards the end of your mat. So one foot stays, toes pointing forward towards your computer. Other toes point forward towards the short end of your mat. The toes that point forward, bend your knee and reach your arms out wide. And warrior two. Nice. So with this one, think about your ribs. Where are your ribs? Scoot your ribs forward and then scoot your ribs back. So it's kind of like you're seesawing back and forth. And when you think you're in the middle, stop. Great job. Reach your fingers out wide, wide, wide. And then your fingers that are going towards the same direction as your bent knee and your toes, flip that hand up. That hand lifts up, your other hand goes down. This is reverse warrior. You can look up to your fingers or you can look forward. You choose. Breathe in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to warrior two. Arms are out straight and strong. It's a lot of balance. It's a lot on your legs. You're doing great. Reach your fingers forward. Let your ribs go forward. Take your arm down towards your bent knee. Back fingers reach up. When you breathe in, they reach up. When you breathe out, they reach forward. Same direction as your toes. Whoa. Move with your breath. Inhale takes your fingers up. Exhale, that's your breath out, reaches them forward. Breathe in, reach up tall. Breathe out, reach forward. If you got one more. This is your extended side angle. Come all the way back, warrior two. Straighten through your legs, both, all 10 toes, both feet point forward again. Great job. Other side, those toes point out. Bend into your knee, arms go out wide. So this is your warrior two, the other side. There you go, nice job. Think about your ribs again. Kick your ribs forward, and then take your ribs back. Nice, one more. Forward, back, and then stop when you're in the middle. Whoa, that can help with some balance. The other thing, think about your feet, the bottoms of your feet. Push your feet down. So finding that same idea of when we were sitting on the ground, but with our feet. So that pushing down, that connection. Fingers that are reaching towards your bent knee, flip them up. Reverse your warrior. Those fingers go up, other fingers go back. Reach big, big, big. Just as you push down, you reach tall. And you have 3 big breaths. You can choose to count them, or maybe you put a hand on your chest to feel them. Last time. Great job. Come back to your warrior two. Think about your ribs going forward the same direction as your bent knee. Arm comes down towards your knee. Other arm reaches up towards the sky. Same pattern we had before. Moving with our breath. You breathe in, reach tall. Exhale or breathe out. Reach forward. Inhale, reach big. Exhale, reach forward. Keep it going with your breath. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, reach forward. Think about your feet. How can you push down more through your feet and less through your arm? Maybe your arm floats. Whoa. Last time through. Come all the way back, warrior two. Straighten through your legs, toes point forward again. Last strong pose, and then we're going to go all the way back down to the ground. Take your toes a little out, heels a little in. Whew, nice job. Bend your knees, take your booty low. This one's really, it feels like something, and that's okay. Be here for what it feels like. If it feels tricky, you got this. If it feels easy, you still got this. Take your arms out wide, reach your palms up towards the ceiling. Keep your legs where they are. Breathe in, reach your arms up. Connect your hands overhead. Exhale, bring your hands down in front of your chest. Legs stay, arms move. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, hands come down. You've got this. 2 more breaths. Last time. We can do hard things. Go ahead and straighten your legs. Woo! Shake them out. Shaky, shaky, shaky. That's right, baby. Whoops, excuse me, kitty. All right, friends, we're going to come all the way down to the ground. Excuse me. All right. All the way down onto the ground. Oh, goodness, goodness. And go ahead and bend your knees and take your feet out in front. Cat is optional. You don't have to have the cat. So think about your booty on the ground. And think about your feet on the ground. And know that they're there to hold you and support you even when your top half is moving. So reach your arms out in front. Nice. Take a big breath in, reach all the way up. When you breathe out, lean back. Whoa! Breathe in, reach forward. Sit up forward. Breathe out, reach all the way up and back. Nice. Keep going with your breath. Inhale takes you forward, reach forward. You breathe out, reach up and reach back. Keep it going. If you're like, hey, this is too easy, you can play with lifting your feet up and moving with your feet up. For me, this feels like plenty. I'm going to keep my feet on the ground. but it's all about you and your choices. One more, friends, you got it. And next time you come forward, if your feet are up, put them down. Take your feet a little bit wider so you can flop forward inside of your legs. Let your head hang heavy and rock a little side to side. Soon, my love, soon. Yeah. Yeah. Come all the way back to sitting up tall. Go ahead and cross your legs. When you cross your legs, please put your hands on your hips. Okay. With your hands on your hips, I want you to please push your hips down. Push them down. And then take your hands to your knees and pull your knees in towards your body. They're not necessarily going to move, but maybe it feels like you're getting stuck into your hips a little bit more. And then pick a foot, doesn't matter which foot. Put one hand on the bottom of that foot, the other hand on the top of that knee, and squeeze them towards each other. Squeeze them towards each other. And what we do on one side, we got to do on the other. So go ahead and switch it out. Bottom of one foot, top of the knee, squeeze them together. Whew. And then let your legs out long. We're going to lay all the way down. And when you lay all the way down, put one hand on your belly and one hand on your chest. And think about each part of your body that's touching the ground. Your heels, the backs of your legs, your booty, your back, the backs of your arms, and the back of your head. And for the next couple breaths out, let yourself get really, really heavy. Like you're stuck to the ground. So when you breathe out, you get heavy. Maybe even you let your arms flop by your sides and they get heavy. You can choose to close your eyes or look at one spot above you. And while you rest for just a couple moments, you can think about what it feels like to touch the ground or be grounded. We hear that term a lot in yoga, to be grounded. Really what it means is to acknowledge or to notice the connection with the ground. Noticing which parts feel heavy and which parts support you because they are connected and strong. Take a big breath in. Let it all the way out. If you're comfy, you can stay here as long as you want. And when you're ready to be done, you can wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. the other. Super slow. Whenever you're ready, you can come all the way back up to sitting. And I'd love to give you each the opportunity, if you would like, to share what it feels like to you to be grounded. And you can always say pass if you don't want to share. But we'll start with Miss Megan, if you wouldn't mind sharing, or you can pass.
To me, feeling grounded needs to be really balanced. I don't feel too full of energy, but I also don't feel like I'm low.
That's great. Thank you for sharing. Stella, would you like to share?
Stella.
You can always say pass if you don't want to share. I'm sorry, the question was, how do you feel grounded? That's okay. With your mom? Yeah, that's great. Thank you for sharing. And I feel grounded when I feel heavy. So like I'm pushing down helps me feel grounded. Well, thank you, friends, for doing yoga. We're going to wrap up with our couple affirmations. Our affirmations is yoga makes me strong, yoga makes me kind, yoga makes me peaceful. You can say it with me, or you can just listen. So we take a big breath in. We start with strong. Big breath in. Yoga makes me strong. The next one is yoga makes me kind. Hand on your heart. Big breath in. Yoga makes me kind. And the last one is peaceful. Yoga makes me peaceful. Thank you so much for doing yoga today, and I will see you again so soon. Thank you.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you too.
Bye, Bye, Suzanne.
Bye.
Bye.